Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the minds of our furry friends. Are you really understanding their needs? We're uncovering the top 10 things dogs secretly hate about humans. Have you ever wondered why your dog hides when you have guests? Or why they get anxious when you leave for work? Dogs talk to us through body language, but we often miss the signs. Stay tuned to recognize these subtle cues for a deeper bond. Let's find out if you're guilty of any of these canine pet peeves. We humans love a good hug, right? But for dogs, a tight hug can feel like a trap. It restricts their movement. Instead, approach from the side and offer a gentle scratch. They'll lean in, wag their tail. That's their way of saying, I feel safe. Build that bond based on trust, not just affection. Imagine walking down the street and suddenly a siren blares right next to your ear. Uncomfortable, right? Now, magnify that feeling tenfold. That's what our dogs experience with loud sudden noises. Their hearing is far more sensitive than ours. Fireworks, thunderstorms, even the roar of a vacuum cleaner, these sounds can send them into a state of panic. You might see them cowering, trembling, even trying to hide. So what can you do? First, never punish fear. Instead, create a safe haven. A quiet room, their crate if they're crate trained, with familiar blankets and toys. Your calmness will help soothe their fear. Dogs thrive on routine, on clear communication. They're like students eager to learn, but if you keep changing the rules, the lesson is lost. One day, they're allowed on the couch. The next, they're scolded for it. This inconsistency creates confusion and anxiety. It's like speaking a different language every other day. They're left wondering, what does my human want from me? This can lead to behavioral issues, to insecurity. Establish clear boundaries, consistent commands, and stick to them. Stay means stay today, tomorrow, and always. Reward good behavior with praise, with a gentle pat. That's how you build a foundation of trust and respect. Imagine being cooped up all day, every day. Dogs are built to move, to run, to explore. Denying them this need is like clipping their wings. Lack of exercise can lead to destructive behavior. Daily walks and playtime are necessities. A tired dog is a happy dog, so grab that leash and let them embrace their instincts. Dogs are pack animals. In the wild, they live in groups. They depend on each other for survival. Now imagine being suddenly separated from your pack, left alone for hours on end. Terrifying, right? That's what many of our dogs experience when we leave for work, for errands, for extended periods. This separation can trigger anxiety, even despair. They might whine, bark incessantly, or even resort to destructive behavior. If you must leave them alone, make sure they have a safe, comfortable space. Leave them with familiar toys, perhaps a piece of your clothing that carries your scent. When you return, greet them with calm assertiveness, not with overwhelming excitement. Imagine walking into a room saturated with a potent perfume, the kind that makes your eyes water. Overwhelming, isn't it? That's how dogs often perceive our world, a constant barrage of strong, often unpleasant scents. Their sense of smell is up to 100,000 times more powerful than ours. That air freshener you love? To them, it's a chemical assault. Be mindful of the products you use in your home. Opt for unscented cleaners, avoid spraying perfumes directly on them, and keep scented candles to a minimum. Respect their sensitive noses. A clean, neutral-smelling environment will make them feel more comfortable. Not every dog is a social butterfly. Just like humans, they have different personalities, different comfort levels. Some crave attention, while others prefer their own company. Forcing a shy or anxious dog into a social situation, especially with unfamiliar dogs or humans, can backfire. It can heighten their anxiety, even trigger fear-based aggression. Remember, socialization should be a gradual, positive experience. Start with short, controlled interactions, always rewarding calm behavior. If your dog shows signs of stress, tail tucking, panting, lip licking, give them space. Respect their boundaries. A happy dog is a confident dog, and that confidence comes from feeling safe and secure. Dogs are intelligent creatures. They need mental stimulation, just like they need physical exercise. A bored dog is like a ticking time bomb, full of pent-up energy and nowhere to direct it. This can lead to destructive behavior, excessive barking, even depression. Engage their minds. Puzzle toys, interactive games, even simple obedience training. These activities challenge them mentally, tire them out, and strengthen your bond. Remember, a stimulated dog is a happy dog. So ditch the boredom, unleash their inner Einstein, and watch them flourish. Imagine being grabbed, pulled, or handled roughly. Uncomfortable, right? Dogs, especially those who have experienced trauma or abuse, can be particularly sensitive to touch. Rough handling can trigger fear, anxiety, even defensive aggression. Always approach them with gentleness, with respect. Use a calm, assertive energy. Avoid sudden movements. Instead of grabbing their collar, offer a gentle pat, a scratch behind the ears. Let them come to you. Let them initiate contact. By being mindful of their sensitivities, by handling them with care, you create a safe haven. Dogs are masters of nonverbal communication. They speak to us through every twitch of their ears, every wag of their tail, every shift in their posture. But are we listening? Ignoring their body language is like turning a deaf ear to their needs, their emotions. Learn to read their signals. A tucked tail, a whale eye, a lip lick. These are not just random gestures. They're trying to tell us something. I'm scared, I'm uncomfortable, I need space. By understanding their silent language, we deepen our connection. Communication is a two-way street, even when words are unspoken. So there you have it. 10 things dogs secretly hate about humans. Remember, it's not about blame, it's about awareness. By understanding these often overlooked aspects of canine behavior, we can create a more harmonious relationship with our furry companions. It's about bridging the communication gap, about seeing the world through their eyes, about respecting their needs as much as we cherish their unconditional love. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into the world of dogs. See you next time.